Hello and welcome to FX Addicts Weekly Market Analysis. This is Tim, the Currency Professor, and today is Friday, January 18th, 2013. What a week it's been. Wild and crazy all week. So a lot of action, a lot of good stuff. The Euro US dollar, we're off a little bit today, down about 52 pips after a fairly good day yesterday. We're starting to build here what could be a double top right in here. And we could have some difficulties running up from here. We could pull back a little bit, get down into this area around the 130, 150 to 132 area, and then bounce up. Still looking for it to run up to this 135 area, right up in here, about 135, 135.20 to complete the pattern. Once we got up there, stochastics would have topped out. The pattern itself would have topped out. We will have extended on the technical basis. So really looking forward to do that. And a little bit on the hesitant side right now, just because of those daily charts. A little bit of a double top there. Monthly wise, well, monthly we have broken out above this this channel line, and this is now the second month we're above it. So we're looking strong, but not really strong enough. There is not a lot of conviction here, as we can see. We've been up now 6 months in a row, and there really isn't a whole lot of conviction here for us to run higher. Technically speaking, we could run all the way up here to about the 145 level and then pull back, but we just don't really have it. I mean, just like looking back here at the monthly bars back here where we ran up, I mean, these were big months. These were good, solid, a lot of people behind the move. We're here. It's really kind of fading quickly too. So we may turn around here. It's very, very possible. Looking at the pound against the dollar, well, we sold off pretty good today. We're down about 118 today, and this is now the sixth day down, and this is extending, so this means that we're at the bottom level here, where we'll probably correct up a little bit. However, we probably won't correct up all that much. Maybe we'll get up to around the 160 area, and that would be about it, and then we'll sell off again. So technically speaking, it looks like the sell-off has started. We have a pretty nice top up here. We were up there. That's the third time we were there in about a year and a half, a little bit over a year. And we got a nice double top right here. Beautiful extension there, and then coming right back down with an engulfing. So looks very, very good. On the weeklies, well, we are very close to this long-term trend line here and getting ever closer. Once we break below that, that is going to set off a catalyst of selling. So right now on the weeklies, we got some nice tops here. We can see these spikes up, so it looks very good longer term here. And same on the monthlies. If we were to close the month here, be very, very bearish. So we got really about 2 solid weeks of trading left. So a lot can happen in that 2 weeks, but really looks good at this point for us to sell off. Once we close a month below this this trend line, which right now is about 157.85, once we close below that, then the selling should pick up fairly quickly, and we should accelerate down to about the 125, 130 level, and we could do that in several months, so fairly quickly. U.S. dollar against the Swiss franc, up a little bit today, up about 16 pips. We were up earlier about 35, 40 pips, and we've since fallen back. Overall, this market still looks very good. We got a wonderful bottom pattern in here, this nice curved bottom. We shot up out of there. We've come back down, tested it, and now we've rallied up with 2 very, very strong days, closing well above these highs here. So it looks very, very good longer term. Shorter term, looks great. Weekly, beautiful week. We're going to close the week out well above the last 6 weeks highs. So looks very, very strong. And on the monthlies, looks pretty good there as well. So hopefully we will close this month out a little higher than here. That would be very bullish. Now, we've talked about this for the last several months, about January being the month at which the Swiss will fall off and the dollar will break higher, and it really looks like that's going to happen more and more here. We're really looking more and more like the end of this month. We'll probably get up fairly close to this trend line here that's about 12 years old. It's right now about 99.50, 99.70 area, 99 even, all up in there, depending on how you drew it. But once we close well above that, probably around the 101, 102 area, and anticipating that to happen sometime in February or March, we get up there, that would be very, very bullish, and we'll certainly move quite a bit higher from there, and it will have broken this long-term downtrend that we've been in for 12 years. So it could be very exciting. U.S. dollar against Japanese yen up slightly, up about 10 pips after yesterday's huge rally of about 150 pips. Really don't expect it to run that much the next day, but excuse me, still looks very, very good. Yesterday's really beautiful day continues this pattern upwards, still looks very, very strong. We can see it here in the Ichimoku, looks very strong. Stochastics look very strong. Weekly still looks very good. We're rocketing still higher. Does not look like we're going to stop until we get up here around this 94, 50, 95 area. We get up there, 95, 96 area, then we'll probably have a meaningful correction of some sorts. Same on the monthlies, we can see that rally up here to around this 95, 96 area. We'll get up there fairly quickly here, maybe if not this month, then certainly early next month. We're going to rock it up there, and then we'll probably fall back, maybe fall back to 90, 90, 85, 90 area, somewhere in there, and then we'll probably press on again. So looks very good though, short and long term. Euro Swiss, beautiful week, a little bit of a pullback today with quite a bit of a tail, which is disconcerting, but overall still looks very, very strong, longer term and shorter term. We're up above that 124 level, so did exit some of our positions at 124. I had some others too that I did at 124.50, so looks very good, and looks like we could rally longer term as well, probably up to the 130 to 132 area. If we look here at the weeklies, we're able now to see on the weeklies some pretty good trading here, and we can see that we're well above, well, not quite well above, but we're just at or above the closes that we made when we came out of that trough, and the Swiss National Bank drove the Swiss down and the euro up, and so now we're above that, just barely above, but we are above it on a weekly basis. So that's a very good firm indication that we could go higher. Again, we could get all the way up to this area, which is around the 130, 132 area, and we could do that fairly quickly. There's certainly a lot of demand there for the euro against the Swiss, and the Swiss was so overdone, so it could really do it very quickly. And on a monthly basis, if we look, we broke that trend line back here, and we consolidated for a year, and now we're breaking up this month. So looks very good. We get up to that 130, 132 area, then we could probably have a little bit of a correction, but overall still looks very solid longer term. Euro yen down a little bit today, down about 35 pips. Yesterday's huge move of 300 pips, just incredible, rocketing way up, and looking like we're probably going to go a lot higher here, or at least a little higher. If we look on the weeklies, we can see how we could run very easily to this 122, 122.50, 123 area. We get up there probably next week, then we could have some sort of a meaningful correction where we would fall back a little bit and consolidate. We could fall all the way back to about the 111, 112 area down into here, and consolidate, and then rock it up again. Now on the monthlies, last month, of course, we broke out of that longer term trend line. This is clearly a turnaround. We thought for quite a long time that we would get down to the upper 80s, lower 90s, and then with last month's breaking of this trend line, clearly that's not going to happen. We are going to move higher. We're doing it well with some very good force. So we get up to that 122, 123 level, and then we back off a little bit, and we'll end up creating a kind of consolidation here where we get down into that 111, 112 area, and then probably move up again all the way up into here, into the 130s. So looks very, very strong longer term. Shorter term, a little bit of a pullback maybe here today and maybe again on Monday, and then probably another thrust forward till we get up to that 122, 123. So very good markets to play. These are what we love to trade because of the action and the trending. Very predictable patterns, very good. So fantastic markets to trade. If you've never been to FX Addicts, please stop on by. Love to chat with you. We have a chat room, we have a live trading room, and I am bopping in and out all day of both. And if I'm not around, by all means shoot me an email or get me on Skype. I am around pretty much from 8 to 8 Eastern Time every day. Thank you. Bye.